Hello and welcome back to the Hearthrold server. Today we are finally going to get some stuff done. Like I've been promising for the last couple episodes, we are going to get the storage system set up. Which I'm so excited for because I'm going to try to use copper golems. I haven't even touched those things since they came out. I barely know how they work. So it's gonna be fun to try to figure out together. Oh, and if you notice here behind me, I have a couple kitties in my base, and for the reason for that is, if you come down here, I decided to build a couple of temporary farms off camera. I've got an iron farm here working pretty well. I've already accumulated all the iron. I think I got like 7 stacks of blocks in a few hours, so it wasn't too bad. I still need to finish it out, but it's just temporary, so I might not build out the rest of it. I've got villagers over here breeding, which is nice. They supplied that for me. I've got a sugarcane farm going on here. Nothing crazy. It's very slow, but it's temporary. But it's here for now, so I can get my librarian trades ready to go. Let me see here. I think that's it. Oh, of course. And out here, let's go ahead and feed them really quick. I planted a little farm over here and started breeding some cows. I moved those over. I'll probably put a video up of me moving them over. But yeah, no, we've been making some good progress. Decided to whip out a couple quick farms off camera, so that way, for this episode, I'll be a little bit more organized, prepared, ready to go and knock out a project such as this storage room. Let's go to sleep really quick. Yes, the reason I have all of the cows is for the library. When I build it, I'm going to need a ton of bookshelves and possibly books as well for all the trading and the enchanted books and everything. So I wanted to breed up a bunch of cows and have a good stockpile ready to go. Yes. Come, everybody. Yes, make more. Thank you. And then I just dump off all my excess seeds in here. Get a little bit of bone meal while I'm at it. Let's go ahead and head back upstairs and see if we can't figure something out for this storage room. So I had an idea for the copper golems. Do you need to wax them? Do you need to wax them so they don't get oxidized? Is that a thing? I guess we'll find out, huh? But my idea was I wanted to have kind of like it's sectioned off, right? So we'll have section 1 here. Section 1 will be 10 chests. I did watch a video. I do know that the copper golems can search up to 10 chests to drop off items. So we're gonna have it sectioned off 10 chests at a time, and they're gonna be stacked with hoppers, so that way you can have excess, backup storage for everything. But we're gonna have sections, 10 chests at a time. And then, well, I guess technically it would be 9 chests at a time. Yeah, I think it would be 9 because the 10th chest needs to be able to deposit its items into the next copper chest. So how it's going to work is I'm going to have a dump chest where I can dump everything into. He's going to come back and forth and sort through everything. Anything that I don't have a match for will get dropped into the last chest, which will feed into another copper chest, and then it'll just continue that cycle down and around until everything is sorted. It seems pretty slow, and it probably is, unless I get multiple copper golems working each segment. But I can't personally think of a better idea right now, and I don't want to look up any videos because I kind of want to experiment myself, and see what would be a good way to use the copper golems. Right here? No, because you got to account for the actual pillar itself. All right, I'm thinking too much. Let's go and place them down. We'll go 3 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm an idiot. This whole time, I thought this is how you made a golem. You put it on the chest and you turn it into a jack-o'-lantern, right? No, 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 no. I think it's on a copper block, which sucks because I used all of my copper to make these chests right here. So that's nice. So I have to go get some more copper. Okay, we got tons of copper. I also got tons of diamonds while I was down there too, as a quick little, trip. Not too bad. Got about a stack there. Smelting up all the copper, and then once I get a little bit going, well, actually, I probably have enough right now. Yeah, I got enough right now. I can grab it all. Make a few blocks. All right, cool. Let's go take a peek and see how these guys work. Okay, so this copper chest is useless to me. Can he open that one? No, I've blocked that one, I think. I don't think they can get in there. Hold on. Let me check. Okay. This guy can open it. So that would mean we're going to come up inside here. And we are going to put this on there. Bam! Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh, I actually didn't think about something. I need to put items in the chest so they know what to look for. Oh, they can get in that one. That's not good. They don't need to be getting in there. Because how I have it set up right now is once they drop an item in here, if I were to try to like set up a filter, put an item in there, it just goes away, right? So how can I fix that? No, item filters wouldn't do anything anyways. How are these guys supposed to work? Well, I mean, if I don't stack up the chest like this, sure, but I have an idea. So if you put a hopper with a comparator, right, it's going to detect the signal outputs. What if I put it in subtract mode? What does that do? I don't think that's what I need. Okay, I think I just came up with something. I was sitting here staring at it for the longest time. I was like, what can I possibly do? And I was like, oh, I can probably just get rid of the hoppers, because I have seen videos of them like reaching up, and grabbing higher chests. So I think I'm just going to stack them all together instead of using hoppers. I did kind of like the curved shape, but that's fine. We can lose it for the betterment of a cleaner storage room. We're going to bink, just like this all the way down. Right, see? I have a nice flat wall, and then I can just drop them back here. And they can work from back here, which I think would be just fine. So let me go ahead and snag this. Yes, look at that. He dropped. Oh, look, they dropped down on their own. Perfect. Just gonna block them in there. We'll see. That also now gives me a new problem. They can only use 10 or like look into 10 chests total. So how would that work? Would I have to limit them to a 3x3 section like this, maybe? Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best solution. So I'm going to tear this down really quick, and I am going to try again. We're going to separate them. Is it just me, or has it been nighttime like this whole time? Okay, so I have been playing around with it for a little bit of time, probably like 20-30 minutes, and I think this is a good setup for them. Right, so we got the 9 chests here that they can go through, slowly sort through everything and organize it however they see fit. Anything they couldn't find will get deposited here. Oh, he couldn't find these because I had him 1 block lower before, so he wasn't able to reach these chests up here, but now he is. I can give him those chests back. Let's just see if he finds those now. It's not super fast, right, but it does work, and it does automatically sort everything. I just got to go in there and like seed, like pre-seed each chest, with the proper item that I want to put in there. But that's fine. That's not bad. Question is though. All right, we're at the chest. Let's see how he does. Should be over here. Yeah. Oh, you already put some in there. Never mind. Good man. Look at that. And anything he doesn't have, like let's say copper chests, right? Let's see if he puts these over here. And this way, the way it's set up too is it's able to tile from for each little section, you know. We can break out this right here, and I don't know if you can see that chest from here. I hope not. Oh, we put it in here. Look at that. See, and it's kind of tileable in this setup, anyways. I can just put each little segment in, and it should just chain all the way down. Okay, I think I have a pattern figured out. Let's see how I can like tile it all the way down. I had put these. Oh, if you can see them, hold on. I put these trapdoors in right here in front of this chest, so that way they're not trying to reach through and grab this one down here, hopefully. So that way they lock in on the other wood chest right there, and not the copper one. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, we've got a pretty decent system set up now. And I got plenty of space to like mark above it with the different blocks for, you know, signifiers. I think I might push these columns back one, so that way I can see the markers. I don't know how I'm gonna mark them just yet. I mean, I could just go item frames, but there's already a lot of chests, and I don't want to add more entities and make it lag, you know. So I think we're gonna forego the item frames. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the other side as well and get this thing kind of wrapped up, so that way we can see how it looks in its entirety, and then we can start like designing and making it look good. But let's get everything laid in first. We got everything put in place. All of the copper golems are... Ooh, come on, let me out of here. Oh gosh, hold on. Are you kidding? Oh, okay, all right. Copper golems are all in their place. They're in each of their little chambers. They are each assigned 9 double chests to sort through, and any excess will be put into the small single chest off to the side, which will be dumped into the copper chest for the next golem. And it will continue down that line until it gets to the very end. And then this golem here is going to be set up to walk on a little catwalk across and dump items over here into the chest for this golem, which I didn't set up. Hold on, missed one. Oh, bam, there we go. And it continues like that all the way down. And any items that don't make it through this massive sorting system will just get dumped into a chest over here. I probably don't need this last column right here. I'm probably just going to have a waste chest over here, and whatever ends up here, I don't know. I might just dump into a lot of storage because it's not that important to not be needed anywhere. I did come up with a solution on how I'm going to sort it. Since I'm going to be having a bunch of farms anyways inside the house, I won't need to, I'm not going to store the farmed items up here. So things like the sugar cane, gunpowder eventually, iron, all that stuff will be stored at those respective farms. So that way I don't have to worry about bringing it all over here and, you know, filling up a double chest super quick because I have a farm for it. So all these chests will be for non-farmed items, which I think will cut it down by quite a bit. And I should have more than enough storage to do all that. And then if I do need to have an extra one, I can swap out the sorting order, swap the items around, and like if I get a whole lot of spruce planks, you know, if I get more than a double chest, I could just make this one a spruce plank double chest, just for example. But yeah, I think that's the plan for the storage room. I'm going to decorate a little bit, and I will do that on screen with you guys actually, because I have this cool idea. If you haven't noticed, I have this kind of arch theme going on with the foyer down there as well. There was like arches on all 4 sides. I've got this giant arch here, you know, and I kind of want to follow that theme into here as well. So what I'm going to do, my idea, what I'm envisioning is I'm going to round these off just slightly, you know, so they have like a bit of a concave shape to help round out this whole tunnel right here. And then as for signifying what's going to be like per section, what items are going to be per section, I was thinking I can kind of dangle something from the ceiling here, like some chains, and it can be holding like a bundle of the items. Kind of hard to explain, but let me go ahead and put one together. Let me get these shaped first, and then I will put one of the dangling signs or dangling materials right here for you to check out. Okay, first things first, let's go ahead and get a couple of these. We're going to... So I think what I'd want to do is I definitely want to go ahead and strip these. Come on, there we go. So I think like maybe that will be the max that it comes out, right? All right, so we do this, and then we get some trapdoors and some spruce shelves. Grab this. We're gonna take that light. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's a slight concave, which I think that's what I want to go for. I don't know how to make it any slimmer. I could try signs. Let me try some signs. All right, so I take the signs. You know, it adds an extra little bit of texture too. I kind of like that. Okay, I've got my stuff and things. I didn't need much. I just needed some iron chains and a little bit of spruce log. So here is my idea, right? Let's go ahead. I brought copper chains too, just in case I want to go with like an oxidized copper. Let me come up here really quick. I think we're gonna slap one there and there. Sure. I hope this turns out as good as I'm envisioning it. We're gonna do just a bundle of various different logs of this type of spruce. You know, so we'll do like let's do some stripped spruce. We'll throw in some planks as well. Let's go ahead and do a slab. Some trapdoors. Let's go ahead and grab a fence. We'll do a spruce hanging sign. A regular sign like so. I don't think I do anything else. Let's take a look. I hope that looks as cool as I'm envisioning. Bam! You know, I don't necessarily hate it. You know, honestly. So I'm trying to picture it with a few different block types all the way down, and I kind of like that. I think that looks kind of good. It does look a little funny because the pillars are spruce as well. So let me try with a different wood type, and that way we can get a better feel for how it's actually going to look. And I can probably hide like some torches up here. Okay, look, I got some mangrove in now, and yeah, you know, I'm really liking it. I think it displays all of the blocks of that type too. So if you don't quite remember what the texture looks like, you can get a nice quick glimpse right here of everything that would be in these chests right here. Punch those out just like so, and now we've got a tiny bit of a buffer. Yeah, no, I like that. I think if you repeat this pattern all the way down, just randomly placing these blocks all the way down, I honestly think it would look pretty cool. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get some more blocks, and let's start filling in the rest of these and see how it would look with one completed side. Is he already broken? Are they trying to go to the other chest? Look at all of them. They're all kind of doing the same thing. You see that? Uh-oh. Might have a slight design flaw here. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay, I think I got them working again. I just removed the trapdoors here, and I replaced it with some cobbled deep slate, and then I removed I didn't put anything on top actually. I put a slab on top like so, and I think that seems to have fixed the issue that we're having. But yeah, no, I think it's working pretty good. Look, we come over here. Oh, you got a spruce trapdoors. Hold on. Oh, because now we can't access those. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Can I? Wait, what did you just put in there? Whoa, 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 what is happening? Oh no. I think I see the issue. Oh, did I just mess up this whole thing? Is this not gonna work? How would it know to check that chest last, you know? It wouldn't know to check that chest last. So it's just in the cycle somewhere in between. Oh no. I'm trying to figure out how I can correct this. What if I put it farther away? Right? What if I put the chest farther away and have to walk farther to get to it? So in theory, it would want to check all the ones closest first, right? Right? You know, I really wish I had known how infuriating it is to work with these copper golems before I had started this, because every time they get an opportunity, they like to escape and then run off and look through all my chests and try to find something to do, and it was difficult trying to keep them all contained. But this is where we're at so far. This is what I've done to signify all the different blocks in the storage. Oopsie. But I decided to put up a jumbled mess of blocks for each wood type. And I honestly like it. I think it came out pretty good. That way you can get a nice visual representation of what's going to be in here and what everything looks like. If you don't remember off the top of your head, like the trapdoors especially, because I don't remember what they always look like. My idea with the storage room is that, well, I guess to put it simply, is if it's not being farmed, it goes in here. So that way I can reduce the amount of, I guess, filters I need to put in place, like for each chest. Like for instance, let's go here to the spruce, right? On spruce, first one we have logs, and then we have planks, and then we have stairs, and then so on and so forth. These are all seeded with the respective blocks, you know, for this type of wood, and it goes on so on and so forth. But because that can get out of hand pretty quickly, I have decided that anything that I'm going to be farming, like in an actual farm that is automated in some form or fashion, will be stored at the farm or in its respective part of the mansion. Like for instance, food, any kind of food that I'm farming will be stored in the kitchen. Say like I have the kitchen right here, right? You know, any kind of wheat farms I'm going to stash underneath will be filtered up and stored in the kitchen. The iron farm here will be shrunk down to a much smaller one and slower one, and it will be stored in the forge. All the iron from there will be flowing into the forge, so that way we can keep items isolated to the respective parts of the house. Oh, and I added this little light bar right here in front too. I kind of like it. Definitely draws more attention to the front up here. I had a lot of fun with these copper golems, but I think I got a system figured out now. I drop off anything in here, so like pale oak logs, for instance. We're gonna go ahead and drop those in here right now. We'll drop the pale oak signs in there as well. They're all gonna filter into this chest right here. Nope, yep, doesn't go in there because these are all pre-seeded with the correct type of blocks it needs. And once it can't find it, since it can search up to 10 chests, it will take its 10th chest and it will run down this little hallway right here in the back, and it will deposit it into a chest back there, which will dump it into this copper chest here. Oh no, I missed it. See? Boom. Pale oak logs go into there, and it kind of continues down that line the whole time. It's a little bit slow. It's really slow, actually, but that's okay because this is not supposed to be super fast. It's just supposed to be automatic. And look at that. That's just so cool. Just looking down the line, you can see all of them working and searching. And it kind of just follows this pattern all the way down, like kind of like a maze, almost not really a maze, but it's just a snake, just zigzagging back and forth all the way down until it reaches the copper golem that manages that, you know, respective item, and then it will deposit it. I think it's pretty cool, and I really love how I displayed the wood types. You know, like what's in each segment. I've never done it like this before, and I kind of like it. I like the way it turned out. It just gives you a nice 3D and visual representation of everything that's going to be in these chests. Oh, and now that's nighttime. Let me see if I can get out there really quick before someone sleeps. Yeah. I like that light bar right there. I think that looks pretty cool. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it. And it's got like this light curtain, kind of like pointing down on the front of the house too, which illuminates the leaves a little bit more in the front of the house. But yeah, as I said, super slow, but we're not going for speed or efficiency. We just want it to be kind of fun and give a little bit of life to the build, you know? Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up there for today's episode. I do apologize for it being all focused on the storage room, but it is a very important part of the base, and I wanted to put some extra time into it and show you guys my thought process. So let me know what you think in the comments, you know, do the whole like and subscribe thing, you know, all the good stuff. And thanks for watching.